Alright guys, we should be live. How's it going? My name is Josh Fulkerson and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get started guys, I want to say thank you guys for getting the channel to 2,570 subscribers as of late. Today we're on the community world. I'm going to try to be very consistent when it comes to the month of May for this series. That is my goal. Before we get started, I'm going to do some audio checks to make sure everything sounds good. So just give me a couple seconds if it allows me to play the video. Seems like it's good. Alright, I'll just trust that it's in good shape. But yeah, welcome. Yo, what's up, McBurger Dude? Or McBurger Dud, how you doing? So yeah, we're gonna pretty much pick up where we left off in the last live stream. As you guys know, I'm building pyramids right now because I have a fascination for pyramids all of a sudden. Nah, it just came to me. It was the first thing that I wanted to do. You been good? That's good, that's good. Today we're going back here. I'm probably gonna do 2 more pyramids. I know I told you guys last live stream that I wanted to do just 3. I want to basically just keep doing pyramids around the bigger pyramid. I want to make the bigger pyramid the main attraction for just this area. But I'd like to surround it by, like, you know, smaller pyramids and maybe some like sand castles or like sand houses. That's the vibe I'm going for. I guess we're kind of going with the Egyptian theme starting out. I've never truly built with the Egyptian theme before, so this is gonna be something very interesting when it's all said and done. I feel I will probably, you know, pull up some off to good no baby. Let's go. I'll probably pull up some cross-reference photos and look at it so I can kind of get an idea of how it looked. I'm pretty tired, not gonna lie. This week's been pretty rough on me. Been working my ass off all week. Been pretty much doing a lot of different things. So I do apologize if the end of the month's not the best when it comes to content. But yeah, as you guys know, we just started this brand new super flat world like 4 or 5 days ago. We've already got 2 pyramids built. Right now we're working on pyramid 3. I think after I finish this one, I might try to do another one. I want to pretty much make, like, you know, on a dice, how the 5 looks when it shows like 5 little dots on dice. I pretty much want to do that for this, but I want to have the 200 by 200 pyramid, the middle one, and I want to basically surround the corners with pyramids. I think that's a pretty good idea. And I mean, the more the merrier, right? The more we have to look at, the better off we'll be. He said, yeah. So yeah, welcome to the channel if you're new, guys. If you're new, welcome. I play a bunch of different games right now. I'm pretty much playing Minecraft. I'm gonna be getting into some Bloodborne probably this weekend. That's my goal, at least. I'm also playing a game called Slay the Spire. I don't know. I might try to pick up some other games. Right now, though, I want to kind of keep it to a very bare minimum of at least 3 to 4 games this month. That way I can kind of bounce it out evenly. So Minecraft is obviously going to be one of those games. But I want to do other things too besides Minecraft. So I'm thinking if I try like Bloodborne. So I've never truly played a game all the way through when it comes to those types of games, like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Demon Souls. I don't ever really put my time into those games because it's very punishing towards your like gameplay. Because all it takes is for you to die and you lose all your progress. You have to go find your, you know, souls. You have to go find what took your blood echoes. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get into it though, for real. And then Slay the Spire is a game where you basically have to choose cards, and you pretty much just try to, you know, beat these little bosses or enemies. You go up the ladder, you fight bigger bosses. It's pretty cool. I have yet to decide if I was gonna do anything else though. I might do Fulkerson Survival World content just a little bit during May. But it's not going to be like crazy. I'm not going to make that my focal point of the month of May. I want May to be full of different games. I might return to Roblox for a little bit, who knows? I might do some natural disaster survival or some murder mystery 2. Or just whatever y'all want to see me play, really. It's totally up to you guys when it comes to, you know, my content. Because you guys have a big part on what I play. If, you know, the community rallies behind a specific game, I'll choose that game and play that game for a while. But just right now, I'm in a Minecraft mood, I'm in a Bloodborne mood. Slay the Spire's also been kind of good to me so far. My goal is to basically get those series updated. Heck yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. Anybody in the chat that has questions, feel free to ask. Because the more engaged you are, you know, with conversating, the better off the stream will be. I know that, you know, I can't really carry this stream by myself. I'll have to have some help. What the heck did I just type? I think you just typed a smiley face, but in Twitch form. I need actual emotes, honestly. I think actual emotes would be kind of dope. So yeah, for those wondering, we're on Pyramid 3 of 5. And you're probably wondering, why are you building, you know, all these pyramids for? Honestly, I have no idea. It's just satisfying to watch, and it's also satisfying just to be here and listen to the background music. Yeah, it turns into some weird robot-looking thing. Yeah, that's the emote for Twitch. I need to have emotes where y'all can, you know, if y'all are on the stream, it'll give you, like, points, and you can basically use those points to buy emotes or use emotes. Because I've been seeing a bunch of different YouTubers, not YouTubers, Twitch streamers, have that, where if you stay in the stream, you'll get rewarded for your, like, you know, just activity and engagement, even if you are just lurking. I might try to figure that out, that way it makes it more entertaining for those that are wanting to watch, you know, just to hang out. And yeah, these are going to be about 90 minutes long, because 90 minutes is probably the longest time I could go before, you know, the stream or the VOD gets too lengthy. It takes my Wi-Fi ages just to upload, so I can't wait till we get better Wi-Fi though. Once I get better Wi-Fi, I could possibly do this on the side. I could stream, you know, pretty much everything I do and then just upload it to my YouTube channel. That's the goal. I pretty much just want to grow my communities all together. It's one big platform pretty much for social media. They all kind of intertwine together. I can bring people from YouTube over to Twitch and vice versa. And I got a Discord, so if anybody wants to join the Discord, that's awesome. The Discord is mainly used for anybody that wants to have behind the scenes access or just talk while I'm, you know, playing games. I'm not gonna pop in the Discord today for voice chat because I don't know. I know sometimes I'll get people to join my Discord and they'll just troll. They'll basically just join the voice chat and make weird noises. I've actually had that happen before. I've had somebody try to leak my address before, my IP address and my actual address, which they failed because it wasn't even remotely close. They got the city right, but they didn't get nothing else right. But yeah, we're big chillin'. I'm gonna try to finish up some of these pyramids today. My goal is to finish at least this pyramid and maybe get halfway through the other one. Then that'll leave me with one more to do. I don't know what people would do if they just, you know, see me build pyramids 24/7. Like, we started with a 200 by 200 pyramid, and then like day, you know, 70. Alright guys, we're back and we're building our 100th pyramid of the series. People would be like, what's this man's doing, bro? He's got a pyramid fetish. And then the damn Egyptians, bruh. They couldn't handle themselves. They wanted to build big pointy things. I can be funny sometimes. On your own note though, I'll probably do something different after I finish these pyramids though. I gotta have a couple of pyramids to kind of bounce off of though. Hopefully the audio is decent. I have no idea how I sound. I probably sound like a baked bean for all I'm aware. And if that's the case, we'll just let it ride. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much do some more pyramids today. Pyramid land, yeah. Pretty much. I'll have a mix of different things in this area. I'm starting with the pyramids first, because I could always, you know, build around them. I could do like pathways or whatnot. It's gonna be a pretty laid back stream. It's gonna pretty much lock in and get this done, you know? If I was to build like terrain around here, that would take me ages to do. So I might start with like an idea or a rough outline of where the terrain could go. But that's not going to be something I'm worried about, since we're already kind of, you know, we're pretty far down in correlation to the coordinates. Like -31 to where we're at right now. If you were in a regular Minecraft world, this would be pretty much in like deep slate. I could always build up though, so that's why I like the idea of this. I could build up, and then if I wanted to have like a basement or like a subway system, I could always just build it higher up and then make it connect somehow. That's the beautiful thing about super flats. You don't have to have everything shown. You can have like some stuff hiding to make it work. You can basically cut off certain vantage point. Can't wait to play it. Yeah, I'll probably make frequent backup saves because I know people like to throw in grief. So I'll probably have a backup save ready to go on that first official day where people can join and build. I'm going to have a designated area for our builders. Like I said, it's not going to be anywhere near where I'm at. I think I'm going to have it, you know, off map a little bit. With that though, I'll have to basically keep an eye out and, you know, teleport over and check on people. Make sure they're not griefing, because people don't want to behave nowadays. So yeah, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, just let me know down below in the comment section. Join the Discord, subscribe, be active in the community. Let me see you in the Twitch chat. That's good ways to get in this world. And like I said, it's not going to be a realm, it's going to be a world. I'm only going to be on here and I'm only going to have it documented. So if anybody acts up and griefs and I have documentation of it, not only are you going to get blacklisted from the community, you're also going to get, you know, put on YouTube so people can see that you're a bad Minecraft player. So, I mean, behave pretty much is what I'm saying. We're getting pretty close to finishing this one, so that's great news for us. But once we finish one pyramid, another one must start. Just like a chapter. After this, I should have a PhD in pyramid building, bruh. I should be right up there with the Egyptians. I put all kinds of hours into this. And by a lot of hours, I mean 4. Not even 4. It's been, okay, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Altogether. But I mean, if you look at the progress we've already made, it's kind of already kind of cool. We got this pyramid, we got the other small pyramid, we got this pyramid. It's like a 4 for 4 by Wendy's. Or from Wendy's. That damn red-headed bitch. Anyways, as I was saying. My hands are tired. I'm tired, boss. Oh, I forgot to mention Phasmophobia. I mean, I have just recently hit, you know, 100+ episodes for Phasmophobia. I will have my APOC 1, which is already out, and APOC 2. And I'll be doing, you know, Phasmophobia streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays with my friend. And then Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays are going to be for this. You know, on the weekends, I'm going to try Bloodborne, Set Aspire. You kind of get the idea, and then whenever I get time, I'll be returning back to FU7KERS0N's Survival World. I mean, since it's a Let's Play, I mean, I know it's not going to get that much love from the YouTube community when it comes to long-term content. I really just do this for my, you know, own good. I enjoy making content, so at the end of it, that's really what matters, is if I enjoy it, because I'm sure if I enjoy it, y'all will somehow enjoy it too. Everybody, you know, interprets content differently. Like, to some people, this could be their, like, you know, winding down video to go to sleep, which I understand. I have a pretty relaxing and soothing voice. I thought about doing ASMR content. I could definitely do it. I got like that, I got the voice to do it. But I can also change my voice to where it's very energetic and very, you know, ready to go, conquer the world, you know? However, I think tonight I'm more or less just going to be laid back and working on getting this damn pyramid done. When I do return back to FU7KERS0N's Survival World content, I will be tackling the tower. Like, the spire roof still needs to be finished. I got to do the bridge, which I actually already have the bridge done. I'll surprise you guys and show you what it looks like when I go back into that world. I want to revamp the house I have right now. There's a lot of things I want to do, pretty much. We're pretty much going to go at our own pace, though. We're getting up there. A few more rows to go. Once I get done with this one, I'll take in all three of the, you know, pyramids in together. Because I gotta get a thumbnail. People are not gonna know what to do when they, you know, see the next thumbnail and it's gonna be 3 pyramids. They're gonna think I'm crazy, bro. They're gonna be like, what's up with this dude? Why is he doing this to himself? Yeah, I know it's right because it does this. It does this again. Goes up, and I gotta come up here and then place smooth sandstone. Hell yeah, let's go. Look at this. Alright, I'm gonna go and get rid of the, I could probably, honestly, though, when I think about this. So I need to basically count, if we're gonna go and start, you know, the next one, which I kinda wanna get stuff done today, you know? This should be 50 blocks, right? 50 blocks, and then, how long was it from, I gotta basically figure this out. I gotta go down. But I need to figure out, so this is coordinate 325. When I go down, I need to see how many, so I gotta count this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, so it's 50-50. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How you doing, bro? You doing okay? I got a total of 3 pyramids. That is correct, Aiden. And I'll show you, you know, the pyramids before we move into the next 2. Because I still want to do 2 more. This is the trifecta of pyramids, bro. That's the big, you know, pyramid right there. I need names for that pyramid and those 2 pyramids. I was gonna do one here and then one over there, but I gotta figure out where they gotta go pretty much. So what I can do, I gotta pretty much, I was gonna do the one on this side first, and then we'll finish the one over here in this other corner that I just passed. I'm not gonna get right into it though. So I gotta count 50 blocks out from the pyramid itself, but I gotta also keep into consideration this coordinate right here, which is 325. So 325 is that first number, so I gotta keep in consideration the 325 number. 325 is right here. What's right here? I keep passing it. I'm flying over here. Alright, 325. So this is 325. What I want to do now is I need to basically count 50 blocks out from here. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So it would be on this one down. I gotta go down now. Cool thing about this is it's that 325 number, which is right here. This right here should be the middle, according to this. So yeah, 325, and then if it lines up with this, that's good. Which it should, because I just did the math. If it don't, then I am awful. Yep, 325. So basically, what we want to do now is, now that I got this done, we're going to want to take out this slab. And then from here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to count to 50 going this way. This will throw me off if I do it the other way, because I don't know how many I just did there. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Alright. Same thing with this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Then we gotta turn it this way. I could basically, instead of counting, if I had a big brain, which I do, I could just come down here and see what this coordinate is. So this coordinate would be 350. So I could take this down to 350 and not even have to worry about counting, because that's going to be where it turns. So 350 from right here. I don't have to worry about counting. I just got to pay attention to that top right corner, or top left, or farthest corner number. So 350 should be right here. And if I do like an odd test, that does look right. So now we're going to go down. Pretty satisfying. Are these pyramids going to have anything in it, or is it just that? I will probably take the time and make mazes out of these. I'll probably have some type of event in all 5 of these. And what I'm going to do is, here's an idea, okay? This is not, you know, finalized. I was going to basically have it to where there's going to be, you know, 4 players in this minigame, and there's going to be 4 mazes. And the first person that gets to the top of their maze gets to move into the bigger pyramid. And then once everybody gets into the middle pyramid, whoever gets to the top of that middle pyramid will get a prize of some sort. So everybody basically starts in their pyramid, right? They get up to the top, then they get moved into the bigger pyramid. Once they get moved to the bigger pyramid, they can go ahead and start So the first one that gets out of their smaller pyramid will have the advantage when they go into the bigger one. But just because, you know, they got out of their smaller pyramid doesn't mean they're going to win, because everybody else could still get out of their smaller pyramid to get the bigger pyramid. So basically, you start in a smaller pyramid. If you get out of your maze, you get to the top, you go to the bigger pyramid. Whoever gets to the top of the bigger pyramid will get the prize or get like a shout out or something. I like that. And basically, I would try to switch it up. I would make the maze different in each one. That way you can't remember, you know, the patterns. That's just an idea for a mini game. And obviously it would be kind of hard to redo the same, you know, maze over and over again, because I'm sure there'll be, you know, some variations that are different. I think if I have every, you know, maze different though, that'll prevent people from, you know, remembering how to get out of one. Just an idea. I was also thinking about doing like a PvP arena and hosting like PvP fights, and I was just gonna be like the host. Like, could you imagine if I built like a PvP arena, and then like on a certain day we host like a tournament? We'd have like, you know, 10 players in here, and basically they would fight, and if they win, they'll move to the next round. If the losers lose, they'll get put into a loser's bracket where they can fight to redeem themselves to get back into the game. But if you lose 2 times in a row, then you're out of the tournament. And basically, I would just keep going until, you know, we get to a final winner. And then that winner will be able to be put on a banner or something, or like a sign somewhere in the world, and have like rep, or have like a basically a bragging right. I like the idea of that as well. I was thinking about doing it to where we could build like a PvP arena, and basically the other 8 players could spectate the 2 that's fighting, and then once it's their time to get into the, you know, PvP arena, then they'll fight. But I was thinking you could have like classes. I was thinking about having it where they could choose a class. That way you don't have to worry about, you know. So basically each class will have its strengths and weaknesses. But if 2 players want to have the same class, then I will also allow that. It's just gonna be whoever gets the hits off faster. I also wanted to do like a what's the word? I want to do like a parkour area too. I want to also do a pixel art area where we do like pixel art. Maybe build like statues and whatnot. There's a lot of inspiration that's going to be going into this world. I was thinking about surrounding these pyramids by like a big ass like sand dune. Like a big crater. Like this would be the middle of the crater basically, and there's just a big sand dune surrounding the dune, so you could look at the pyramid from a higher vantage point. That would be kind of cool. That would take forever to build though, but I mean I would definitely try to do something. The effort would be there, and I mean if I had people helping me build it, we'd get it done faster. I got a lot of ideas. I wanted to do like a castle mini game where you have to go to the middle and collect a banner. And if you get all 3 of the banners, or all X amount of banners in your area, you win that round. But you have to have all of them in your like this designated area. And basically it'd be like 2v2 pretty much. So one person could, you know, try to go take the banner. The other person would have to basically, you know, try to defend. And I might have it to where there's twist every now and then where, you know, if you get the banner in your area that has a different color, you could choose one of the perks for X amount of time to try to give your team the advantage. That would be kind of sick. I want to basically do stuff on this world that would be fun to watch as a audience member, as a person just watching regularly on YouTube. Because I would basically just be the host. I would just be flying around and spectating. I'd probably have it to where, you know, the people that are involved would be in a Discord chat. I could pop in. every now and then to see what's going on. I don't know. There's a lot, you know, I could do with this. So this is more than just pyramids right now, really. It's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of fire underneath, you know, what I'm intending to do with this. And as long as I stay motivated and I don't get, you know, too bogged down and I can actually stay consistent with this, I'm hoping this could be like the next big thing. Because I mean, the Druid Chronicles was the first thing that I did that I enjoyed. And then it would be FU7KERS and Survival World, and then now this. We'll be returning back to the Druid Chronicles soon. I'll be bringing 2 people with me, because I think I could have at least 2 other players. It's a 2-player realm, but the host can also be in the realm. That's what I'm understanding. I got somebody that, you know, hasn't really played the game that much, but I also have somebody that's very, very good, has a lot of time and hours in the game. And he's actually in here right now. He's my moderator. We've been going at it for about 31 minutes now, guys. That's kind of crazy. So I'm going to try to get this one done. That way when I start the next pyramid, I'll have, you know, time to finish it and maybe move on to the next bigger picture project. Just hasn't been executed yet. Right. We just haven't really... I haven't really felt the time, Aiden. Which kind of sucks. Because I have so many things that I want to do, and time is very limited. I can't, like, I really want to put time into everything that I can, but I have to prioritize, you know, some things over the other right now, because some of these series I would like to go ahead and get started to have documentation on the channel. The Druid Chronicles already has documentation, so that's not something I'm necessarily worried about. But I mean, I would like to eventually, you know, pick it back up. I gotta figure out a time, a day. Because I know that when me and Pumpkin Spice Studios did it, we did it like every Wednesday. So it would have been today. I know that every Tuesday and Thursday I'm gonna be doing Phasmophobia. I want to have this go on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So really the weekend's all I have left. But if I have to work the weekend sometimes, I might not have that time. So it's hit or miss. I was thinking for the weekend I was going to do Bloodborne, but maybe I could fit the Druid Chronicles in. Alright, Mr. Burger Dude. Thanks for joining the stream. Try to learn how to do some cool things with commands. I'll think about it. I could definitely, you know, do stuff with commands when it comes to like stepping on a specific coordinate and it pops up what the name of the area is. I've always wanted to do that. At least I have all the time in the world, so it's when you find time we can just do it. I was thinking maybe on the weekends. I don't know though. I don't know. See you, bro. We're moving pretty fast with this one. I may be able to get to the other one today, but in order for me to do that, I have to basically lock in, so I'm gonna probably be hyper-focusing a little bit. If I do hyper-focus, just let me do my thing. Fortunately for us, though, we've already finished the bigger pyramid, so really it's just getting these smaller pyramids in to add some detail and some depth to the area. Gives it more of a, you know, distinct area. You know that you're going into the pyramid area. I thought about hiding chests around the area. I don't know, because if it's gonna be creative, there's no point to do like chests, unless it's for like survival minigames. We would have to switch over to survival. I would be the only one that's in creative mode, so I could fly around and document and make sure everybody's following the rules and supervise. I apologize if I have to clear my throat 24/7 tonight. I'm pretty much working with chicken, so everything that I touch has the chance of having a virus and bacteria on it. Some sort of bacteria, you know. So that's why it's always important to wash your hands, especially when you're dealing with like poultry and food. Because I mean, if you don't get those germs, they gonna get inside you and you're gonna be a sick motherfucker. So yeah, for the rest of the week, guys, expect some Phasmophobia. I'm also gonna be, you know, uploading my first Bloodborne video tomorrow, alongside with this probably. I have one Focus in Survival World video I could still upload and edit, which I haven't got to just yet. I might do that. Either way, just know there's gonna be content going out. For me though, the end of the month's always pretty awkward because that's when the channel's pretty much hit its peak for the month. So I'm basically just getting like scraps when it comes to the algorithm. Here recently it's been good, but like, I know that when I upload a short right now, just right now, because it's the 30th, it's like 10 out of 10 when it comes to ranking the views out of the last 10 videos. And that is because we've already hit our threshold for the month, so the algorithm does not want to feed more into our channel. This beautiful thing about, you know, floors and ceilings when it comes to what your channel could be potentially getting is crazy. I understand it a whole lot better though than what I did 5 years ago, and the algorithm's just so much more friendlier when it comes to shorts. I know my first main problem with getting on YouTube was this discovery. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I still have discovery issues because I'm still kind of a small content creator. I say anything under, you know, 10,000 subscribers is a small content creator, still. Anything under 10,000 in my eyes is a small content creator. Once you hit that, you know, 10,000, you can start seeing some spikes, I feel. Some noticeable spikes. The momentum, you just gotta basically figure out your momentum. You gotta figure out your audience. You gotta basically look at what YouTube gives you in the analytics, because that's the information that it uses when it comes to getting your content out there. You want to upload videos when it basically tells you to upload, because that's when it's gonna feed the content into other people. The analytics for YouTube is actually a very useful tool when it comes to learning how your channel is and how it works. If you can somehow crack the code for your own analytics, you'll be climbing, you know? I'm talking to anybody out there that, you know, doesn't feel like they want to do this, or they just don't feel like they should get started because they're afraid that they're not going to make it, you know? My best advice is just take your time. Don't feel like you have to do so much early on. Take it one video at a time. Just enjoy what you make. Because simply, if you don't enjoy what you make, other people will see right through it and they won't want to watch it. We're making some pretty good progress. I could probably get the other pyramid done today if I could just haul ass a little bit quicker. I need y'all to remember this is a 50 by 50, which is 100 altogether. Including the middle block too, though. The middle block is what makes it the middle. If I didn't do a middle block, it would, you know, satisfyingly connect together. However, I like the idea of having it where you could stand at the very top and look around. It's pretty badass. It's gonna look badass when you can stand on top of the middle pyramid and look around those pyramids surrounding you. This will probably be an area of interest starting out. On the map, it doesn't even load right, so... See, it's not loading right, bro. I don't know what it is about these damn maps, bro, but they just don't want to load in properly. It's because I built this on an awkward, you know, chunk, basically. If I would have built this on a, you know, different numbered chunk, it would probably load in a whole lot differently. What I could do though is I could simply, you know, have it to where it's on a map somewhere, but the map is actually put somewhere on the world. So when you walk by it, you could actually see the pyramid in its entirety. I will say though, it is kind of weird looking at it, you know, in a smaller form, because part of the pyramid doesn't want to show up, which makes me wonder how it does that, you know? It's a little confusing. It's just how the world wants to generate it. Right now, everybody is yawning. It's crazy how when your brain yawns, or how when somebody else yawns, and you visibly see them yawn, it makes you want to yawn. There's got to be some sort of science behind that. It's like your eye sees it. It's like your brain's cue of letting you know you're tired. So then it's like an instinctive, you know, muscle memory reaction to yawn back. I'm kind of just random. We're getting there slowly. I'm hoping by, like, you know, day 7 of this world, I'll have a whole bunch more on this area, or in this area. Because eventually I'm going to want to transform it into something else. I want to have, like, different areas. I want to have a snow area, a sand area. I want to have a tree area. All kinds of different biomes, basically. I want to build for those biomes. I want to make them all connect together. I think that'd be kind of badass. But I'm going to do it by hand. When it comes to, like, you know, terrain, or just, like, you know, the same thing over and over again, when it comes to, like, detailing, I might use a command block or a structure block. Because honestly, I thought about it. Because you know how I've been, you know, talking about how the map doesn't want to load the pyramid right? I was like, what if I take a structure block and I put the structure blocks all around the middle pyramid, and then I basically just kind of do like a little move. I shifted over a couple of blocks to see if it would load in better. But by doing that, I would have to basically rebuild all of these other pyramids to match it, you know. So I've already kind of dug myself a little deep into this, so we're just going to go with the flow. I was going to basically, you know, get structure blocks and load the whole pyramid in that way, place them down. That would, no, that just doesn't seem, it would basically be more tedious, I feel, to do it that way. So we're just going to basically go with the flow. I want to build a sandcastle after this. Or just something that'd be cool to look at. Some type of, like, you know, sandcastle or some, like, temple. Ooh, I could do like a sand deserty temple with maybe some, like, stone brick inspiration put into it too. But sandstone would be like the main block. I don't know. I've not truly ever built with, you know, sandstone and stone brick before. I might have to look up some ideas and inspiration. We still got one more pyramid to do after this one. We're going to be cutting it close though with time. 90 minutes goes by super fast. I'm so sleepy, bro. On the bright side, we don't have that many drop frames right now. But now that I mentioned it, it's probably gonna start dropping like crazy. According to this, I've only had 761 drop frames. I usually average like 56,000. I don't know, bro. I work here. I wake up. Once I get better internet though, I'll probably look into actual like custom overlays and whatnot, custom emotes. I'll try to get something going. Cause I mean, I could spend a lot of time live streaming, but I'd have to take, you know, videos out of those live streams sometimes. That's the cool thing about Twitch VODs. You can watch back my content whenever y'all feel like it. Even if it is kind of just meh, you know? It's still good. It's still good to chill. It's not as, you know, stressful on the brain. I'm not yelling. Just having a relaxing build time. And that's pretty much all this series is going to be, just me building. And then having mini games whenever they're ready to go. I can pretty much build mini games and then make mini games out of those. Never know. I need somebody to have a yawn tracker for every episode from this point on. I'm probably gonna yawn a lot. My neck's been hurting. See, after I build this pyramid, I have to do one more on the adjacent side, on the other side of the 200 by 200 pyramid in the middle. But I mean, once we finish the other pyramid, because right now we're on pyramid 4, I'm gonna be like, yep, so I built one pyramid, then I got inspired to build another one, and then I built another one, then I built another one, and then I built one more. People are gonna be like, man, this guy's crazy. And it's not even like impressive really, it's just creative mode, quote unquote. Like, oh, it's on creative mode, it's not impressive. Oh, it did take quite a bit of time though for that middle one. It took pretty much the whole stream and some for that middle one. We're going pretty good right now. If I do this right, I should be, you know, wrapping up the pyramids today. But I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. We're so close to finishing Pyramid 4. I could call this area the Cinco de Pyramids. Cinco de Pyramids. Get it? Cause 5 and there's 5 pyramids. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Pyramids. Cause you know we're doing this in May. Cinco de Mayo pyramids. Hey, here we go. I could do like some type of like Hispanic vibe. I could do like, I could give the pyramids some type of like, you know, I don't know, some like design. I don't know. I'm just messing. But I mean, it is, we're going into May. It does kind of fit. May the 4th be with you, and then Cinco de Mayo's coming up, bro. Bro, we could do like Star Wars. We could do Cinco de Mayo. What else is in May? When does there's a okay, hold on. There's something that the Hispanic culture celebrates. It's like de Muertos. the Day of the Dead? I know I'm on to something there. So I know in Spanish class we had to do, you know, like some type of like design on a mask, I'm pretty sure, or something. It was something along the lines of that. It's crazy how time flies. I do remember, you know, Spanish class a lot because that was the class that basically, I keep saying clash, I feel like. That was the class that, you know, got me out of my comfort zone. Day of the Dead, but that was like November or something. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. So I knew, okay, yeah, Day of the Dead, that's what it's called. And it's not May. Cinco de Mayo is, though, so is, you know, May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day. That's why Fortnite is doing something for Star Wars for May, because it's literally May the 4th. They're so cheesy and corny. Nah, I'm messing. I don't play Fortnite anymore. Hey, but on the bright side, we are just about done with this 4th pyramid, guys. I might do a bit here in a second where I count to 4, but I do like Dora the Explorer style. Y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all are ready for this, okay? Hold on. Alright, hold on. Alright. So we got 4 pyramids. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we got 1 pyramid there. 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 It's crazy. So, can you spot the 1 pyramid in the middle? Oh, you said that one? That's not right. Vámonos. Oh my gosh, bro, look at this. This is sick. Just imagine what it looks like on the top of this one, bro. It's like, can you find the fuck I lost? Oh. Okay. Yep, that's gonna be sick. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. It's looking pretty sick, guys. Let's go ahead now. Why does that pyramid look taller than this one? Pyramidception. It's not, but it just looks like it is. I gotta get going, don't I? Okay, so I got rid of the middle because I'm a dummy dick. But what I can do though is I could just start from here, which would be coordinate 126. Count 50 blocks and then start at 126. Okay. 126 and it ends. We're just gonna do it this way, bro. I got a way around this. Y'all ain't ready for my brain to work. 126 to 26. Hey, that's actually kind of easy to remember. 26 to 126. 26 to 126. 26. Wait, no, I looked at the wrong number, didn't I? Did I look at the wrong number? I feel like I looked at the wrong number. Hold on, let me, just to make sure, because I don't want to mess this up. I'm already, you know, 4 pyramids deep. If I mess up now... So yeah, okay, it is 126. Why does it look different when I go down, though? 126, and then 26. Oh no, I'm just a little dumb. So 126 on that first number. I gotta remember that. Gotta count 50 blocks out. 126 is right here. Oh, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this down to 26. And I'm going to do some comparison to make sure that this is right. 26, which would be right here. Nice. And then we want to basically go down here. Does this line up? Please tell me this lines up, because it does not look like it does. It looks like it needs to go back by 1. Okay, so what coordinate is this? I know I'm all over the place. Just give me a second. Negative 52. Negative 52. I gotta see if this lines up on negative 52, because I think it goes back another one. My eyes are telling me something. Nope, negative 52. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, but now that we're over here, let's go ahead and see how far we're gonna go back. Negative 152. Okay, that's kind of easy to remember. So we go to negative 152. Negative 152. Oh, I thought I was gonna keep going. What the fuck? It's weird. So right here. Wait, right here. Yes. Yep, that's it. And now we go down. I will probably at least get halfway through this one, if I had to guess. But I mean, I don't know how long it took for me to go do the other one, so. On the bright side, though, if we do finish these pyramids today, I'll be able to satisfyingly move on to the next thing. Because I think I'm kind of pyramided out. This looks pretty badass, though. I kind of mess with the pyramids. It just gives people something to look at, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and get this show on the road, because the faster we get this going, the faster it'll be done. So yeah, we're on Pyramid 5 out of 5 now. I'm not going to be doing any more after this one. At least for right now. I might come back in the future, maybe, you know, down the road and build some more, but right now I'm pyramided out. I'm hoping I can at least get this one halfway done. I got about 34 minutes, so I'm hoping in 34 minutes I can wrap this up. It's kind of like a mini game in its own. How fast can it take to finish a pyramid? 100 by 100. And I mean, from the eye, it doesn't seem that big in comparison to the bigger one. It just means it's working. It means that the depth is working. I'll tell you what, one thing I don't like about, like, you know, the seasons changing is allergies. I can feel the pollen, if that makes sense. I can feel, like, the temperature change. I can feel everything in my bones. I don't like that. Like, when it rains and shit, I can tell it's gonna rain just from how my bones are feeling, which is kind of weird, but yeah, that's insane. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like springtime, I do like summer, but here recently, it's just like my body doesn't want to adjust. It wants to stay in one season. I do want to return back to Stardew Valley sometime this year. Back to that one character I used to have back in the day. Like last year. I say back in the day, but that was literally just a year ago. A year is not that long in comparison to like 5 years in a decade. So when people say, you know, it's been a year, I mean, yeah, it's a long time. But time flies, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I'll blink my eye and I will be 24. In a blink of an eye, pretty much. That's how fast life goes. It's like the first 18 years of your life goes by slow, because you know, you have to be in a routine. You have to know when to go to bed. You have to go to school or go to work, college. Same concept. But yeah, I think people need to just slow down. Because life never slows down. I'm gonna try to get this last pyramid done. I'm hoping I can time this right, because I got to get, you know, the thumbnail. But the cool thing about this is, if I get the thumbnail of all 5 pyramids, I can basically do like an overhead shot. That's something I've been trying to do. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to my YouTube channel, but I've been trying to revisit some of my older thumbnails and revamp them. I've been doing like 20 thumbnails a day, just revamping thumbnails of previous episodes and videos. The goal is to eventually catch up and have all the thumbnails updated, which I haven't done that today, so I might either do that today before I go to bed or just sometime tomorrow, just so I can keep that, you know, routine pattern going. There's a lot of games though that I gotta basically go back to in the future. Speaking of Stardew Stroke. Speaking of Stardew Valley, I've been hyper fixating on that game recently. Hey, it's a pretty good game. Okay, anybody says Stardew Valley is a good game. It's kind of like the equivalent to Minecraft, but it's like the better farming. I feel like Stardew Valley farming, for some reason, is just better. Like, you feel more rewarded because you get, you know, when you sell your crops and whatnot, to sell your goodies, you get that, you know, that sensation of like you just made some money from the crops you grow. Unlike, you know, Minecraft, where you could just put all your shit in chests and go spam and trade with villagers and be the richest, you know, person in the world. I like Stardew Valley for the fact that it's so easy to get into. And like, it's just so simple. Like, you know what you can be doing. If I return back to Stardew Valley, because I haven't even started Fall Guys yet. Like, I've been trying to get into Fall Guys too. It's like, I just want to get some type of content from those games on the channel, just to have a playlist going for it, you know? So people know that I've played those games, and I'm interested in those games. For a lot of people, it's a comfort game. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Stardew Valley is a comfort game, just like Minecraft. I also think that Terraria is a comfort game in its own way to some people. But I mean, there's more bosses, more enemies. It can be more stressful. And then you got people that play, like, you know, Dark Souls or Bloodborne. Those people, I don't know how they do it. The ones that play it 24/7. I mean, they probably have so many hours in the game to where, like, they're just used to all the different hit movements. They could probably, you know, one tap a boss and get the best weapon. Not me, though. I know I definitely want to return back to Garden of Banban. So all I have right now is Garden of Banban and Garden of Banban 2. I've bought Garden of Banban 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe 7. 5's not even out, I don't think. I think they skipped 5. But they have another one coming out, so I might, you know, I might return back to those. I'm trying to, you know, space them out, though. That way, you know, I could do it with more people. The goal is to get the community, like, higher or better or stronger. The words are not coming to me. I want to get the community more full of people, you know what I'm saying? That way, when I do those games, there'll be more of a engagement to those games. Because, like, if you play Red Dead Redemption 2 by yourself with, like, 5 subscribers, you're not necessarily going to get, you know, the same engagement you'd get if you had, you know, 5 million subscribers. Because, I mean, obviously the number difference, but it's just, out of those 5 people, 2 of those people may not want to, you know, interact with you. They may just be lurking. Out of 5 million, you have a higher chance to get, you know, way more interaction. That's just an idea for thought. That's the one thing I don't like about story games. Is because usually, you know, content creators will play those games as a, as kind of like just passing the time, let's just have fun. If I do story games, I want it to have a purpose. I want I want it to be watched, you know. I don't want it just to be some form of content that's just going to sell on the channel with half-ass views. I mean, I don't really care too much about views either, because as long as I'm having fun, that's ultimately what matters. But I'm just saying, I don't want to play those games and feel like no one else wants to be involved or engaged with it. Alright, got about 25 more minutes, guys. I should get very close to finishing this pyramid. It's gonna be close, though. It's gonna be close. If I can just lock in, we may be able to get this done. But I'm not gonna hyperfixate too much on it. I have no idea what I'm going to build next episode. I want to do like a sandcastle, but what I might do is I might go do like a castle of some sort, or just something along the lines of like a temple. I might build a temple of some sort. I have a lot more rows to go. I will probably most likely have to finish this next episode. And then once I finish it, I'll probably try to move on to something different. The thing is though, I don't know how close I want to build. If I do something different than pyramids, I don't know how much closer or how far away I'd like to go. I've thought about doing stuff in all four corners of the first map and then kind of just going inward a little bit to the middle. That's pretty much what we're doing. We're pretty much just starting with the first top left corner. I could go to the far right corner on the top part and just simply build something and maybe build, more of that around the area. And then eventually it'll all come together and connect to basically make this big, kind of nice, thriving community area. If I was to do a community area on here, it would have to be almost off the map a little bit. Like I would want at least 9 maps to work with when it comes to my projects. And then like the surrounding border around the 9 maps that I'll be working with, that could be where the community goes. So basically everything that I do will be centralized. And then the community builds will be kind of bordering what I'm doing. That's just also a thought. And I was gonna mess with commands to see if I could have it to where it pops up what the name of this area is. If I mess with commands, I might do that off camera. I don't really want to do commands on video, am I gonna lie. I might mess with commands though, where if you step on a specific coordinate, it'll pop up what the name of the area is. I thought about that. Hey, but on the bright side, it's been a pretty good stream tonight. We're making some pretty good progress with this community world. Tomorrow we'll start the brand new month, and with that, I'm also going to be opening up the community world. So if anybody wants to pop on here and build tomorrow... No, because tomorrow's Thursday, and I'm doing Phasmo. Friday. Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Friday. So tomorrow's May 1st, so I'm doing Phasma tomorrow. So May 2nd, I'll be doing this stream again on Friday. Yeah, I'm confusing myself, bro. I'm out here confusing myself. So to conclude, I'm not going to be streaming this world tomorrow. I should though, because it's, May 1st, and I want to basically be consistent. I think I'm gonna do Phasmophobia. And then Friday I'll do this. Saturday I'll probably do Bloodborne, Slay the Spire. Also this. There's a lot really I could do on the weekend. depending on, you know, if I work or not, or if I want to go do something or go see my girlfriend. Because that's also something. I gotta have time for my girl, bro. I can't be constantly doing this. I've been with my girl for almost, it's been 5 years. Yeah. 5 years with the same girl. Crazy. So yeah, the future is bright though for the channel. I just want to say that as long as I'm still breathing and I can do stuff, I would try to be very consistent. Even if it means that I'm doing this to an average of like 7 or 8 people. Because I know my Phasmophobia episodes are hit or miss. Nobody ever watches those because they don't really, I guess, the algorithm doesn't want to favor my content over, you know, game developers and partners of that game, which is okay. I just basically, I know what I want to do, and I'm not going to stop until either I die or I get what I want to do done. Like, I'm 23 years old, and it's 2025. I think I'll be going until at least, I'll be trying to go until I'm about maybe 45, 50. That's a lot of years. And I mean, obviously, I'm going to be moving out, getting my own place. I'll probably have my own family. I'll have some kids eventually. That's the goal. I want to basically document everything. And I'm just starting. Life for me really is just starting when it comes to content creation. What would have been crazier to say is if I would have stayed, you know, consistent, and I would have started when I was 11, and I would have had that content when I was 11, and I never deleted any of my channels, we would have over a decade of content right now. Easily. But, you know, the fact is, you know, I didn't keep that content. And it's probably for the better, honestly, because, I mean, that content was pretty crazy and stupid, cringe. Like, you could basically, you would be able to go back and listen to my content and hear, like, you know, my voice changing as I hit puberty. Because, I mean, it was awkward, bro. It was very awkward. Alright, I do see the hole over here, don't worry. I did notice it when I was on the other side. I'm gonna fix that now, don't you worry. I seen it a mile away. Alright, talking about 20 something minutes, probably? No, 16, 18 minutes. I don't know how many rows I have left. We should be getting somewhat close to the top. If I just haul ass, I could possibly get this done. I'm gonna hyperfixate. Don't mind me, I'm hyperfixating for the rest of the stream. I probably will be talking a little bit less. Because I'm just gonna try to get this done. I gotta save time for the thumbnail towards the end too, because I'm gonna be doing that on stream. These are gonna be uploading in these are gonna be uploaded in their entirety. This is why I have to do like 70 billion takes when it comes to my focus and survival content. This is like behind the scenes of what I go through when I do my focus and survival content. Because I don't know how to speak English, bro. I have like 75, you know, redos of intros. It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you. I'm so hard on myself. I honestly, I may just say fuck it to the bucket and start keeping those in. Like when I do like focus and survival videos. If I fuck up an intro, I may just say screw it and keep it in. I could do like bloopers. I very well could do bloopers, because y'all would probably find a kick out of it. You have like, this fucking dude can't speak English. It's not my fault that English language is the hardest language to fucking learn. We have a lot of words that don't make sense. I'm actually surprised by how good the stream is doing tonight. Like, the drop frames Not too bad, surprisingly. Which makes me wonder what's really going on, you know? It's like, why is it this good? I know AT&T don't give a fuck about us. They're just sitting in their fucking, you know, headquarters like, ah, yes! Oh, these peasants. They depend on us for their Wi-Fi. Like, if I had to envision what AT&T looks like the headquarters, it's just some, like, evil bald dude sitting at the top of a very tall building. Just staring down, and, like, everything's on flames. Everything is just burning, basically. And AT&T's like, oh, shit, internet? Not my problem. They're just sitting in a, you know, a throne of money. Don't get me wrong, though. I do like AT&T. Like, I'm just glad that we have it in the area. I'm not shitting on AT&T by any means. I'm just saying they could do better. Every business could do better. So if any business gets offended by anything I say, which I highly doubt, because I mean they don't care about, you know, customers. They care about money. They care about the reliability of how they're gonna feed their families. It's crazy. I ain't afraid to voice my opinion. Because at the end of the day, I know it's not gonna really matter. Like, what am I gonna do? Die? Oh, so what? I died. You made my life so much easier. Hey, we might actually get this done. Like 14 minutes and we're pretty much, I think it's possible. I think this is going to be a very good way to end this. Not only did we finish, okay, so we, at the start of this stream, we barely had 2.5 pyramids. If we're able to finish this, we'll be able to say we finished, you know, 2 small pyramids today. Kind of a crazy thing to look at. It's all about perspective. It's all about that P word. It's all about that PP. You gotta have perspective points. If you have no PP, then you're gonna look at life weird. Pyramid points, perspective points, points. Triple P. Triple P on the beat. Quadruple. What's the word for 5? Quintuple. Pentatemple. Oh, bro, I gotta have fun. I'm out here just chilling. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get this done. We're gonna get this done, ladies and gentlemen. Once I finish this, I'll probably, honestly, I don't like wrapping up streams early, but I mean, if I can, I probably will. I wanted to do what I accomplished today, so that's great. I'll start planning ahead for what I want to do next. I'm thinking about doing some type of sand temple. I would have to get the blocks, obviously, in correlation to the area. I was thinking stone brick and like smooth stone. I don't know though. I have no idea how those 2 blocks would go together when it comes to a build palette. I could also implement, like, you know, chiseled bricks, stone brick. I think there's also chiseled sandstone. I could bring quartz into the mix. I know quartz and sandstone go good together sometimes, depending on, you know, what the correlations are. I could do like a, I don't know, there's a lot of things I could do when it comes to the ideas that my brain develops on a day-to-day basis. It's like, ah, yes, we could do this. And then when an idea doesn't work, it's like, oh, no, we can't do that. My brain is crazy, let me tell you. Like, I am very short-tempered. It may not seem like it. I'm very short-tempered. I have patience, I do. I have patience, but I also have a low tolerance for bullshit. Like, if I know that I'm being overworked, I will voice my opinion. Like, when it comes to me working like a job and shit, I ain't afraid to voice my opinion. I know if I'm being fucked over, I will say something, you know? Because I know how to basically, I know how to keep my sanity, but also if I lose my sanity, my brain can be very dangerous. It's like my brain starts having irrational thoughts, and I gotta be like, oh, well, that's a little too much, and I gotta start, you know, taking it down a tone. I'm not even really insane either. It's just people, bro. Earth would be 10 times better without the human race, and that's a fucking fact. We're the problem, not society, not the animals, not the trees, not the ocean. Not global warming. We create global warming, but I'm not going to jump into that. We don't take care of our Earth. We're practically just killing ourselves. Slow but painful death. Alright. On the bright side, though, we're going to be able to finish this up with about 8 or 9 minutes to spare. So that gives me time to not only get the thumbnail, but I can also start brainstorming where I'm going to start the next build. I could probably go ahead and start planning it out, you know? Like where I'm going to start and shit. This is looking very awesome. Let's go. Oh, did I mess this up? No, okay, I was getting a little worried. Hey, let's go, chat. And just like that, we have 5 pyramids to look at now. We have a 200 by 200 pyramid in the middle. I'm gonna go to the middle and I'm just gonna look around. This is what, you know, 3 days of work has gotten me so far. So if I can accomplish this in 3 days, just imagine, you know, what I can basically do for a month. Because for the month of May, I'm gonna be basically taking the time to build nothing. I'm gonna be building on this world. Let me redo that. Fuck. My brain, bro. I chose the wrong word there. Nothing was not the right word. This is what would happen if I was recording. I would have to delete that and then redo. Because my brain is like, oh, say nothing! Say nothing! That's my brain for you, bro. Alright, anyways. But yeah, we finally finished all 5 of the pyramids for this area. This took us about 3 days to do. In total about, you know, 3 streams, which is about, you know, 90 minutes per stream. So you have an idea how long this has taken us. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. We have, you know, 2 pyramids right here. We have the bigger pyramid that we're standing on. We have 2 more pyramids back here. And if I go up here, guys, you can actually see it kind of looks like a dice. Like, you know, when you look at a dice, you can see like the 5 little dots. It also looks like a face too, though. So yeah, I'm gonna basically just show you what this looks like. I want to try to fit all the pyramids into one frame, though, if I can. It's gonna be a little difficult because those pyramids in the back are dissipating as we speak. Yeah, I don't think I can get all 5. Yeah, no, there's no way I can get all 5, but I can try to get maybe 4. So I want to pick a side. I want to start looking into the thumbnail now. Let's go back until... Okay, so there's 3 right there. I could probably do... Let's see here. What if I stand... There's a way I can get all 5 in here. I know there is. See, it just kind of... You can see it, but it's hard. Alright. Why... When did I choose this skin? Hello? I identify as a woman. There we go. I didn't... Y'all should have told me. Oh, I can't do anything. I am stuck. I can't... Okay, now it decides. I identify as who I am now. Anyways, that was crazy, bro. I just did my first, you know, transition stream. Damn, that's crazy. Alright, hold on. Let's get that thumbnail. And I will probably start looking into the next area for my build. Alright, so thumbnail, let's see here. Gotta find that perfect look, you know? I was thinking we just do it like... See, now that looks good. I'm trying to get like all of it in one frame. I could just fly up. Hold on, I'll find it. I'm gonna fly up here in the middle and just look down. This will put it into perspective. We want to stand, look right here. I'm gonna pretty much go up. And then once we get all of them in frame, that'll be the thumbnail. So people will be confused. People will be confused. Because they'll just see, you know, 5 squares. But what they won't realize is this is actually, you know, 5 pyramids. If I go too tall, though, or too high up, it may not fit all of them in. Yeah, look at this. This is crazy, bro. I haven't even fit all of them in yet. There we go. Alright, so that'll probably be the thumbnail. Now, if I don't, let's say I don't want to do that for the thumbnail as I'm in the clouds. That brother's floating in the air. Anyways, I'll probably do something high up like this. Just to showcase at least 3 of them, you know? Because I can't get all 5 of them in here. I could possibly do this as a thumbnail, because you can still see, you know, the other 2 hiding. That also works as a thumbnail, so that's good. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get everything back on the screen. Okay, so that doesn't want to work all of a sudden. So we got to refresh it. Once we refresh it, it should pop up my numbers. There we go. I think that's everything that I had on the screen. I still got about 4 minutes, so really, I got time to figure out what my next thing is going to be, or where I'm going to do it, if I'm going to do something or start something. I don't know if we should today, though, because we're about wrapping it up, you know? Let's look at the map. Because I just realized we haven't even loaded in these other pyramids yet. I'm sure they're probably not even going to load up. Yeah, so this one's loading up off the map. Kind of crazy. Let's do this real quick. There's going to be one back here somewhere. I'm thinking it's just this one. As you can see, though, they just load in like Doritos. They're loading in like Doritos. Okay, so which one am I missing? Okay, I'm missing this one back here, apparently. Yeah. Very intriguing to see how this is progressing. I got 5 pyramids, and it's not even on the map. You got like 1 pixel on the map. That's so crazy. So, okay. Let's take the time now to transition. I actually want to see something real quick too, though, before I get off here. So if I have an actual empty map, just per se here, I'll load this up like this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I have an idea. I haven't really thought about this just yet. What if I take this map right here? That's not what I wanted to get. I don't need 2 end crystals. That's a disaster in its own. Cartography table. Let's see here. This one, yes. Let's say I want to upgrade this. I just want to see something real quick. I just want to see something. What if I have to use these? I've never done this before. See, it's loading it in, but like it's not going to load it in right still. I got a feeling. Well, hold on. Maybe it will. I doubt it. Nah, see what I mean? It's still doing it. So there's just no way around it, unfortunately. It's just not going to load in because of the way I built it on an awkward chunk. Which does suck, I ain't gonna lie. I'll try it again, but it's not gonna matter. Because when I do this, it's just gonna make it to where it's really far back. Yeah, okay. So this map needs to be the one we keep. We'll put these over here for now. I ain't gonna need them anytime soon. Some of this stuff I don't even really need. I'll keep it in the inventory though for now. I could just honestly, you know what? Screw it. What I'm gonna do? So I want the map that I'm gonna be using. So not that one. Hold on. Which map am I using? Okay, so this one. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clear. I'm not gonna have enough time to plan out stuff, so I'll do that off stream. Clear, yes. Nice. And I have the map. So next live stream, I'll choose somewhere to start building the next thing, guys. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, we are just about time. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode of this community world that I'll be doing for the month of May, and honestly continuing throughout the year, honestly, hit that like button and consider subscribing. My name is Josh FU7KERS0N's, guys, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great day.